This is one of the reasons why I'm focusing on the whole idea of blockchain for securities. I look forward to the day when we could tokenize stocks and bonds, that every stock and every bond we could identify immediately who is the beneficial owner. And this is why we're working on it. And every beneficial owner, from an individual to an institution, have the ability to vote, to democratize every single vote. And that's where we want to take this, and we're leading that effort.
Welcome back, everybody. That was Larry Fink discussing the tokenization of everything. Now, if you don't know who Larry Fink is important for investors, as he is an American billionaire businessman. He's the chairman and CEO of BlackRock, an American multinational investment management corporation. BlackRock is the largest money management firm in the world with more than $10 trillion in assets under management, giving the firm enormous power over the global financial system. Now, Larry Fink is a highly respected and accomplished businessman who has made a significant impact in the financial industry. He's the founder and chairman and chief executive officer of BlackRock, a major player in the global financial markets, offering a wide range of investment products and services to his clients. Fink has been at the helm of BlackRock since its inception in 1988 and has played a key role in its growth and success. Under his leadership, the company has become one of the most respected and influential players in the investment management industry. He has a deep understanding of the global economy and the financial markets and is known for his ability to identify and capitalize on new opportunities. In addition to his work at BlackRock, Fink is also a member of the board of directors of the Council of Foreign Relations. He's widely recognized as an expert on global economic and financial issues, and is frequently sought after for his insights and opinions by media outlets and policymakers. He's also a frequent speaker at major financial conferences and events. Throughout his career, Fink has received numerous awards and honors for his leadership and contributions to the financial industry. He has been recognized for his business acumen, his philanthropic efforts, and his commitment to corporate responsibility. He's also actively involved in several charitable organizations and is known for his generosity and support for various social and educational causes. Overall, Larry Fink is a highly accomplished and respected businessman who has made a significant impact in the financial industry. Now, in this interview on CNBC, he discusses the tokenization and really the outlook in 2023 and where all this is going. And guys, if that sounds interesting to you, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Enjoy.
Speaking of the new year, I was looking at your sort of memo to colleagues where you talk about the current operating environment being unlike anything we've seen in decades. You talk about 2022 being a year of huge transition. How do you see this year shaping up, Larry? More of the same, or, are your expectations perhaps a bit different than what we've seen last year?
Well, from the perspective of long-term investors, I see 2023 to be enormously opportunistic. Actually, maybe the hardest years for investing for the long term were the last few years because of negative interest rates. Investors worldwide had to take on more and more risk to achieve their liabilities. Actually, now having 2-year Treasury is going to be close, at 4.25, credits at 5, high yield at 8%. We're going to see a whole restructuring and a rebalancing of how portfolios were constructed just a few years ago. And you're going to see now, once again, more bond investing within the confines of pension fund investing. In 20 years ago, most pension funds had 60-70% in bonds because they were able to achieve their role and their goals that they were trying to achieve. By 2018, they could not own bonds. They had to put on more and more illiquidity. And so in reality, we're going to be seeing more and more opportunities of rebalancing back into bonds. And as you talk about a lot about growth equity, when interest rates are near zero, you have the ability to buy high growth stocks because you're not losing any money. If short rates go up to 5%, you're paying a big premium for that type of perceived growth. And that's a recalibration that we saw in 2022. And now we're living in an area where you're going to be able to invest differently. In addition, we are seeing more and more investors looking at infrastructure, where you're going to have a combination of some illiquidity, but you're going to have high coupon. I think this is going to be a period of time with more dividend stocks again as a play. So I look at this as more opportunistic. And probably the most important thing of our announcement today in terms of earnings has been BlackRock is winning more share of wallet than any firm in the world. In good markets when markets are going down, or in bad markets, or good markets when markets are going up and bad markets are going down. Yeah. This past year we had $400 billion of net inflows in long-term assets, of which $230 billion came from the United States. And so we have now raised about $1.7 trillion over the last few years. From investors awarding us in good times and bad times because of the guidance we're giving, and also our performance and our fiduciary standard.